Hello, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. I am Helen from Contagious Creativity, and I'm going to be doing a spread today all about a family fun day we had where we were playing some games. So I'm just showing you here, I've got some washi, I've got some stamps, I've got a little pack you probably just saw from Simple Stories of some Let's Play games, and then there's a few of my own stickers that I've made. If you like the look of those, stay tuned, keep watching because they will be coming soon. So I'm just playing around with the layout at the moment. Excuse the fact I'm breathing heavily. I've got a cold. This is why I'm doing a voiceover, because I thought I'd get over the cold, but no. So a bit nasal. So when I do a page, I tend to work out where I'm going to put the big bits first of all. And I really wanted that family time and that Let's Play, because we'd had a day of seeing family, and then in the afternoon my dad was over and we played board games on the kitchen table, and it was really fun. When I originally bought this little pack of ephemera, I accidentally bought it, and I accidentally bought two of them. I added one to my cart and was like, oh, it's all about board games, oh, it's not really us. So I tried to delete it. Obviously, instead of deleting it, I added an extra one. So I've got two lots of this ephemera pack, but it's cute and it worked brilliantly for this day. So I was just trying to make sure the washi tied in with the colours from the pack. There's this lovely maroon which I liked coming in the lettering and a few of the pieces, so I wanted to pop that to tie that in. So I'm just going to make, I like to do corners. So I have top corner and normally the diagonal opposite corner I do, so it doesn't always have to be on the left hand top corner. It might be the right hand top corner, but then it'll be the opposite side. And on the diagonal I often do something with. So I've just put those, I've overhung them and just ripped off the edge. Then I make a little bit of a mistake in a minute, because I'm thinking, oh, I need to trim that, and I normally flip the page over, and I realised I hadn't put stickers over my children's faces, so then I try and hide them, and then I cut it wrong. But there we go. So it does bug me, but I fix it later, and because I'm like, oh, won't bother with it now. Anyway, so I'm faffing about a bit with figuring where things are going to go. Then I think, oh, I must put my day of the week. These are stickers that I've made. I've had lots of people asking about them, and they will be coming to a shop soon. So if you like them and want to get your hands on them, your wait is nearly over. So I put Sunday because it was a Sunday, and then I was umming and ahhing about having one of my stickers for the date. It was the 7th of November, but in the end I decided to choose this one from another Simple Stories sticker, actually. It's from the Hello Today book. They've got really lovely big bold numbers. I think it's 0 through to 9. And that green tied in really nicely with the green on the ephemera pieces. So I thought, oh, I'll stick that in there. And I finally get round to sticking in my pictures after a bit of faffing. And going, oh, well, oh, I could stick that bit there. Oh, yep. I think it's something to do with filming. I'm still kind of worrying about whether things are on camera and everything. So I'm not as quick at doing it as I am when I sit on my sofa and do it in an evening. Yeah, I'm definitely a sofa journaler. I should think of something to call that. If I was a scrapbooker, that would work, a sofa scrapper, but no. Anyway, it's sort of scrapbooking, isn't it? But yeah, I tend to sit on the sofa and do it, and I feel it's a bit different when I'm sat at my desk, although everything's a hand a bit easier and I don't have to keep getting up, so that is good. Yes, so then I'm like, oh, I like the way we've got the label underneath there. I feel like this one needs a little seat. This maybe sounds like I'm completely insane, but I don't like my photos necessarily just to be floating in the air, so putting them on a little seat or shelf maybe, they just yeah, can hang out on there. And then I get them right faff with a bit of tape and like, why am I not just sticking this down onto the page? So I do that, but then I realised it was same level as the other one, and I can't be doing with that. I don't like things to go straight up lines, straight down lines. They upset me. So I then decide to move it down slightly, just so the eye kind of draws you from that first picture, which happened earlier, over on the left, and then it moves you down across the page to the right, where we're having our board game. If you've got little ones, the board game we're playing here is Crazy Chefs, I think, which is great. It's an Orchard Games game. And it's really good fun, yeah, the whole family can play it. It's quite a lot of it is chance, but it's also a good memory game as well. So if you've got little ones, that's really good fun. Then I'm just faffing around trying to work out where I'm going to stick things, and then I stick this on wonky and don't realise for a little bit, you'll see, and then I try and fix it, but the glue's already set, so just have to roll with it. It's just a bit of fun, and it's not the end of the world. I think the big family time was kind of confusing me with the way to stick it down, but because it was round and yeah, and that was straight, but never mind. So then I decide to stick this down just off the page slightly, and then I do later trim that down. I just like the way it's sort of peeking out. I like that. Then this big flag, is it a flag, banner? I wondered when I would kind of get to use that great big thing, but actually I really like it in this small traveller's notebook size. It actually works really nicely. Yeah, I think, do you know, I haven't even said, have I? Is this my first process video in my traveller's notebook? It might well be, actually. So if it is, this is my new traveller's notebook. I've gone from a B5 notebook to this standard traveller's notebook insert, and I am loving it. I'm mostly having a double page spread for each day, which I know is a bit intense for some people, but this is what I do. I do it in an evening normally. If I'm out, I do it the following day. It doesn't bother me. I don't kind of come back or miss out on plans if I'm going to be out. But I kind of have 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes, maybe 30 minutes of time just sticking bits in and recording those memories. I don't tend to like to leave things for too long because I have an appalling memory, so I make sure that I stick it down quick as I can in my head, from my head onto the page. But yeah, I'm really liking this traveller's notebook size. It works for me, and I'm finding it's probably a similar sort of size to one page of my B5, so it's not a huge amount of change, but I feel like I can use a lot of my sprinkly tiny little bits, which I wasn't really using so much in the B5 because it just felt like they were drowned out, whereas I can use the little stickers, little circles, little tiny word stickers, things like that, a bit more, and I'm really enjoying the way that that's going. So you can see I'm just sticking a bit more ephemera pieces. Oh, if you can hear that beeping, that means my washing is done. Excuse that. So I just put the little spinner there, and I did an arrow pointing to the picture just so the eye is drawn that way a bit more. You've got that flow across the page from the top left down towards the top right. God, left and right's not working. Then there were in this ephemera pack there were some tiny word stickers, and I just stuck a couple of those on because my dad won Crazy Chefs, and we went out for lunch on this other picture. I don't think I've said that. Excuse me. Yeah, we had Sunday dinner out at one of the local pubs, which was really nice. Then I'm just trying to work out where to put this little tag. It could have gone there, but I stuck that down. So I'm just kind of, this is why you should never do it stitched right to the edges until you're definitely sure. So then I'm going to stick that there just for a bit of contrast with the black then and the white next to it. It's a tag. I didn't use it as a tag. I used it as something to stick down. So there we go. And what else? What do I do next? I can't remember now. Oh, this piece. Yes. We don't play Sorry. And I was determined to use it because I was like, well, this is a really gamesy page. I can definitely use it, but spoiler alert, I don't get to use it. I can't make a way to I can't find a way to make it work, so I just don't. So something was bothering me about the top of that picture. There was a lot of white space, but it wasn't quite big enough. So I fanny around. Oh look, I've just noticed that's wonky and it's too late. It's ripping the page. Stop. See, I stop and I go, no, fine, just leave it. Oh, and I've got little bits of washi stuck on the back there. Can't be doing with that. So gonna put another ephemera piece here with the picture, because it's just reminded me that we actually got quite a decent picture of the family, which was nice because there's generally one person who's not smiling or not looking at the camera, so it was quite nice to get a decent one. I'm not in it because I was taking it, but that's kind of part of being a mum. Oh look, I'm trying to put that Sorry piece in again, but it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. Then off camera I'm doing something. Can't remember what. Yeah. So whilst I'm fanning around doing something, how are you all? I hope everyone's doing well. There's been lots of lovely new subscribers, so thank you. Oh, that's what I was doing. I remembered I had these Pipstick stickers. And so I got some of those and sprinkled those around on the page. Yes, lots of lovely new subscribers. I've been having some brilliant conversations in the comments. My apologies if I don't get back to you straight away, but it comes through. I get notifications. I haven't managed to set it up that I get it coming through on anything other than an email, so it's only when I check my emails that I spot that I've got comments. But I've had some really lovely ones, so thank you so much, and some feedback as well about ways to improve my videos, so that's lovely. I am just new to this all and I'm just trying to learn as I go, so thank you all, and apologies if something bugs you, but I'm learning, so hopefully I'll get better. And I know one of those things, no one's mentioned it yet, but I do say a lot, so I'll try not to say that too much. So yes, I was going to stick some of these Pipstick stickers on, but they just felt like they were floating again, and I don't like that. So I put a bit of washi there just to kind of give them something to hold on to, and made a little cluster and above this picture, because that gap at the top of the picture was bugging me, so it kind of helped tie it all in. Then adding a few more stickers just around the page. That's what I was saying about having more space to do. Sorry, I've got such a tickly throat today. Having more ability to put the little bits, and I sometimes think they look really sweet when you have extra little bits. So then I'm getting this stamp set from Ellie's studio, I believe it is. And I got this particular one from Hey Little Magpie if you're in the UK. They stock a lot of the Ellie Studio stuff. And I wanted to use some of these. I was really struggling. They got really stuck to the backing paper. So I wanted to use some of these stamps, and this paper really holds up well. I got this insert from the Chelsea Paper Company, which is a UK brand if you're in the UK, and it's 120 GSM, which is the same as my previous passion journal, so I was pretty confident it would be okay with stamps and stuff. And yes, it is. The only problem was a user error where I've managed to smudge some of the stamps, but you'll see that in a minute. So this is the stamp, no it's not, it's the ink that I'm using, and it's a Versacolor one in the colour black. I have two of these. It's probably my most used one, and I keep one in my pencil case, which is why it had the elastic band around it, because I had a bit of an accident one time, and when I put my hand into my pencil case and didn't realise, and went about my daily business touching everything, and realised that my ink had opened in my pencil case and I'd got black all over my hand, and I was just dragging it everywhere, which was not good. You can see here I'm doing like a little ghost print above it. Just like the way it looks, really, no real reason, and it also fills that space a little bit more, which I liked. Then I'm going to use a different stamp. This I think yes. No, I can't remember which one I use now. Do I use the gratitude one or do I use the tough one? This was tough. I think I use that one. Although it looks like a really fun page, actually the morning was really tough. I went to see my father-in-law, who was, well, he is very poorly, and it was tough. So kind of wanted to add that into my page because it's part of life, and it's not all this is the best day ever and so much fun and all of those kind of like sentiments. Is not always life. So I don't try and dwell on them too much in my journals because I don't want it to be just a place where I moan, but I do want to document this time because it is going to be well, it's a very significant moment in all our lives, so I wanted to make sure that I popped that in. So the This Was Tough stamp goes on, and then I just, because I'm not doing a ghost stamp, I'm just stamping it on a bit of scrap paper up there, which you can't really see, but just to get it a little bit more clean. I'm not great at always remembering to clean my stamps, so getting off a lot of the ink is a good idea. The next one is this, the Heart Full of Gratitude one, because I'm grateful for any time I've got with family at the moment. It's, really important. Oh, right, so 1 minute, because I've realised the acrylic block I've got is too small, so I need to go and find a big one. And that is on the other side of the room, and the room is massive. No, it's really not. It's really small. So I just had to pop over and get a different acrylic block, so I didn't make it too wibbly wobbly, although it does actually still look wibbly wobbly, so I think I just didn't put it down perfectly straight. But like I've said before, it doesn't really bother me. I just like having something finished. I've spoken to a lot of people on Instagram, and they're like, oh, how do you find the time to do this? How do you justify the time on all this? And I justify it by the fact I have these to look back at, and reading through what I've been doing with the girls, letting the girls see the pictures because they can't read yet, my husband looking through it and going, oh, do you remember when Bethany said that? Do you remember when Meredith did this? And it's just, that's how I justify it. I might not do something so detailed when they're both older and don't want to do as much with us, but I don't know, I'm not sure, but at the moment it works for me, it works for my family, and I love doing it. It's my creative thing. I used to do a bit more creative planning because it felt like, oh, I can justify doing stickers and things like that if it's for planning my day out, because it felt like a good idea, but and because it was useful. Whereas now I just write my plans down. I put a few stickers on just because it's me, but then I use this as my spot for being really creative and justifying it by justify it by the fact I can share it with my family. So you'll see I've just suddenly magically put all of these words on the page. That's because I wanted to get close to my page so I could do all my journaling. Then I noticed that big spot, so I popped a few more of those Pipstick stickers in. And I think I'm almost done with that. I think I'm still fannying around going, oh, I could stick this extra sticker, we're going to have some dominoes. Oh, sorry, coughing. Oh, dear. My apologies. I did think I'd be better by the time I did this, but never mind. So, just popping a few more stickers on there. There's another little white gap that was annoying me, so I pop another little sticker in. But that is pretty much it. So, I'd like to know if you do journaling, do you do it daily, or do you do it just for significant events? I'd be really interested to know. And if you don't do journaling, do you want to try? And do you want to chat about what's holding you back, if that's right? Because I mean, yeah, I'm all for it. I love the fact I can look back and see what we were all up to. So this is just a bit of a close-up of the pages, and well, that is it, really. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again. And remember, creativity is contagious. Pass it on.